Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Star Wars The Bad Batch. This is Season 1, Episode 7, titled Battle Scars. And last time around, The Bad Batch, they went on a mission to Corellia, where they were supposed to get their hands on the head of a tactical droid because it had some information about, how to fight clone troopers who are now part of the Empire, so a lot of people can use that information. And they actually ended up giving the information to Rafa and Trace, who we already know, and they're going to pass that information along to some people who can really use it.
Could be the rebels, but still we didn't see at the end.
No, we didn't see. It's not, this is still very early on in the story, so to say, between episodes 3 and 4. So there's not a fully formed rebel alliance just yet, but more than likely there are rebel cells out there, just like we saw early on in this season with Saw Gerrera. So yeah, who did they pass it along to? We didn't see, as you said.
Someone's been guessing in the comments, but we'll see where it takes us.
Yeah. It was just one thing that I kind of missed. They said patch him through in the end, and we were wondering, is it Ahsoka? Well, it can't really be Ahsoka if it's a him, but Ahsoka might still be involved in it. Also because, and this is also something I didn't mention in the last one, the droid that they have with them, Trace and Rafa, R7, that's Ahsoka's droid. So it's more than likely that they're at least talking with Ahsoka or have been in contact with Ahsoka.
Yeah. And also Omega got a badass bow, and that was, that was fun too. So
yeah, she's learning how to use it. Sid showed her a little bit, and then the whole thing about tuning out distractions. She's probably gonna get just better and better at handling that bow, and she is learning a lot with the Bad Batch, becoming more and more capable each day. So that's also very cool to see.
Yeah, and this time battle scars could be both visible and invisible scars.
Yeah.
I wonder where that's going to take us, and I'm open to anything. So
exactly.
I'm kind of ready.
Yeah, let's not. Every time we try to guess what the episode is going to be about, we're wrong. So we're not going to do that this time.
We fail miserably, yeah.
So let's just get into it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up your footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And let's go. Oh.
How much longer until we're in hyperspace, Tech?
That depends on when Echo plans on getting the drive back online.
I'm working on it.
What happened?
I don't think Ruby likes us very much.
You name that thing?
Ruby? Oh, they're on another mission, sort of?
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Anything goes to his head.
Yeah, it's always full record set, and yeah.
Maybe it's a pet. Maybe he wants to turn it into a stew. Don't know. Don't care.
As long as you get paid.
I was wondering what Sid was going to say about them not bringing back the information from the previous mission, but I guess they work it out.
Yeah.
It makes the kid happy. Uh-huh. The kid. Don't take long.
Yeah, but who's the kid?
Who's the kid? Oh, who do we have here?
Rather generous considering the debt you owe me.
What debt? Docking fees, port charges, gear, fuel, rations, and 20 cartons of Mantel mix?
Oh.
That's part of the mission.
That's Mantel mix? Yeah.
That explains it.
You need a big score for us to be square. Like retrieving that tactical droid, but you bungled that up. I suggest you figure something out before you see my ugly side.
That's not her ugly side.
What was that, Goggles?
Nothing. Oh, wait. Those are 501st colors. Is it Rex? It's Rex!
Rex?
Oh, great.
Yes!
Another clone.
Captain.
Finally.
It's been a while, boys. Where have you been, Rex? That's a long story.
We have time.
Yeah, go on. Extend the episode.
Yeah.
Being dead in the Empire's eyes has its advantages. Well, how'd you track us down? Trace and Rafamates.
Oh.
They said a squad of rogue clones helped them on Corellia.
Okay, so they were talking to Rex, and I can actually see, you know, the shoulder of what he's wearing now. Same as the.
Yeah, good to see you too, Bracca.
I thought you didn't like the regs.
This one we like.
You're a Generation 1.
How'd you know that?
From the lines in your face.
Damn.
Tech, I need one of those med patches. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just a headache.
Investigate further.
Yeah.
You're telling me you haven't removed your chips?
No, not yet.
I'm gonna need you to do that.
Rex, I've seen what happens when the chip activates, and I don't want to bury any more of our brothers. Trust me, it is not something you can control. How do you suggest we get them out? Good question. I'll be in touch.
Well, at least they are doing something now.
Yeah. About time, probably.
Allowing for the detection of any cellular anomaly.
He means it's almost finished.
Do we really have to do this? If Rex is sure, we should trust him.
And you have to stop banging your head.
Yeah.
What is this place?
A starship graveyard. I'm picking up Rex's beacon.
Yeah, damn, wow. Kind of like Rex's Prime, but this was Bracca?
Yeah.
That was what they said, yeah.
I had my inhibited chip taken out on a Jedi cruiser just
yeah.
like that. That's where we're heading. Then why don't we land all the way over here? Everyone down. That's why. It's the Scrapper Guild. They control this entire planet.
Oh.
This is an original Venator-class ship. The first batch off the line.
What's in the water?
What is it?
Stay above the waterline.
Mm. Look how pretty it is, though.
Yeah.
Or, you know, not because Junk Planet is pretty per se, but the graphics, and it looks very real, in a sense.
Nicely done. You're up, Bracca.
That's not...
My head doesn't hurt anymore. I'm fine. You guys go without me.
You can do it! Just keep your eyes on the cable.
Is that cable strong enough for him? Oh, no, no, no.
That was close.
Jesus, fuck, Bracca. Did he hit his head again?
No, but he's kind of
Upside down and... yeah,
fish bait.
Fish bait. Oh, fuck, no, 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 no.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. No, 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 no. Is it the same kind of creature as in New Hope? Fuck. Pretty nasty creature.
Makes you miss battling clankers, doesn't it? Yeah. This will do nicely.
I would no longer call this medical bay a sterile environment.
No, not quite.
Prefer to use the facility on Camino?
This will do nicely.
I'll calibrate the surgical pod.
And there's still power.
And what if something goes wrong? I'll be left here with no one.
You're stuck with us for the long run. Got it?
Oh.
Get that
Oh, no,
away
no.
from me. We need to speed this up.
I have a feeling something's gonna go wrong.
Get him in there.
Hurry up.
You're in direct violation of Order 66.
Oh, fuck. Well, this is not gonna be easy. Oh, damn. Did he hit Echo with the...
Yeah.
too damn strong. Come on, Bracca. You won't hurt Omega.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Please, stop! I don't want to hurt you.
Good soldiers. Follow orders.
Yeah. Thank you, Rex. Damn. The whole vibe of this episode just really turned.
Yeah.
The procedure's complete.
Hopefully he's fixed.
Bracca,
Nothing went wrong.
he should be awake by now.
We won't know more until he regains consciousness.
Well, why don't you take Omega topside and get some air?
No, I'm staying until he wakes up.
Well, use the time to fix the others.
Hey, kid. Why the long face?
He's awake!
Oh, you made it.
Phew.
1 chip down, 3 to go. Who's next?
Oh, that's good. Finally getting those damn inhibitor chips out.
Yeah.
I tried to control it. I tried as hard as I could. I just couldn't make it stop.
I know, Bracca. It's okay.
They're nice together. Uncle Ricker and Omega.
Very.
We can't break tradition.
Thanks, kid. Copy that. I'll meet you at the rendezvous by the next rotation.
Who?
I figured you weren't out of the fight just yet. Your squad's skills would be a tremendous asset. Omega needs us, and I have to do what's best for my squad. When you sort things out, let me know where you land. Stay out of trouble. Funny. I was gonna say the same to you. Take care, Trooper.
Well, it was a little early for them to join the rebellion, so...
Yeah. It's good to see Rex, though. Oh no, who's keeping an eye on them? The scrappers?
Yeah.
Intruders confirmed on the Jedi cruiser. Notify the Empire.
Cool look, though.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, again, a nice episode. And they got the inhibitor chips out, so...
Yeah, that was good, because that was always going to be a risk there, and especially with Bracca, and we saw that through multiple episodes.
Yeah.
Him hitting his head, several times. And we were just about to get into a really grim situation there. Because, how do you knock him out when he's, the biggest and strongest guy there? And, you don't want to hurt him too much.
No.
It was just, that was a real bad situation. But at least Rex, he managed to...
they got it sorted, a nice, sweet ending. And, so it was a nice episode. Again, as you said, the graphics is great. I don't even notice that it's a cartoon anymore. To me, it's a Star Wars episode, and I'm fine with it the way it is.
Yeah,
enjoy it. Even though this wasn't that fast-paced episode, there was a touch of to the stomach when Wrecker's inhibitor chip set in, and he started acting like he's supposed to with the inhibitor chip. So that was good.
It was definitely very tense, but I also like just how the episode kind of felt. Them meeting up with Rex again, got that kind of out of the way pretty early on. And then him realizing that, oh, wait a minute, you guys still have your inhibitor chips? We have to do something about that right now. And I like the little mission that they went on and the talks that they had back and forth. And it was just, in general, really good to see Rex again. Because he is the clone that we've been following ever since the series, The Clone Wars, started.
Yeah.
And we, of course... know from the end of the Clone Wars that he survived, what happened. He also kind of referenced it in this episode. And he's doing something. He's in contact with some people that he's going to meet up with. still, and he's still, in the fight, so to say, even though the Republic is gone.
Yeah, you said that there's a hint of Ahsoka being out there somewhere with the droid, and you have the hint of the rebels forming up and so on. So there's a lot to build on this episode, I think. Yeah. Still, they have to do a few more side missions, I guess, before they end up entering into the battle with the rebels or something like that at some point. Yeah. Again, I'm guessing, but I like the side missions. I like the whole game setup where you do side missions along the way. You get paid by Sid. We got sorted out what happened with the tactical droid, and the tactical droid they owe her money for that, and they didn't make enough money for whatever they eat and drink and use of fuel and so on. So they owe her money, and they have to pay up at some point.
Exactly. They kind of messed that up, so to say, even though I would argue that they made the right decision with giving the information to people who really need it, and not just for the sake of money, but it still put them in a kind of a bind with Sid, and they kept doing jobs for her even though they weren't being paid a lot, but they also owed her for staying there and eating, that little tradition that Wrecker and Omega they have now. That was a nice callback to that at the end of the episode, after a thankfully successful mission where they got the inhibitor chips out, and it's also, it makes sense that they went to the Venator class cruiser to do it, because that's what we saw in the end there at the Clone Wars with Rex and Ahsoka. That's how he got his inhibitor chip out. And you mentioned it, like, they're gonna go on some more side missions, and we're going to get some more pieces of the puzzle, and they're going to meet some more people. And then at some point they're really going to get dragged into it. But we're like, they keep setting up a lot of stuff. And now we have Rex out there. He knows about the Bad Batch, and they will get back in contact with him at some point when they have sort of landed on their feet, and Hunter knows exactly what he wants to do and what's best for his squad, as he said.
Yeah. So I don't even dare to guess what the next episode's all about. I mean, this one's called Battle Scars. I was guessing, again, very wrong. Can't really see why they call it Battle Scars, except you get a scar from moving the inhibitor chip. And well, you saw Rex's helmet with numbers on the side of kills and so on. But
you also did mention that there are visible scars on the outside. We see it kind of on their faces, the armor, and they mentioned a few times through the episode how Rex is one of the first, and you can kind of see it in the lines on his face. And then we also have the internal scars with what they all went through and what happened with Order 66, the whole thing about, well, we used to fight for the Republic, it's gone, how do we move on, what are we gonna do?
That was quite a nice touch with Omega looking directly at Rex and say, you're batch 1 because of the lines in your face. That's a nice way of telling someone that you're fucking old.
AKA you are old, buddy. But she keeps on, she's still very perceptive. And she notices things that others kind of won't from time to time. But also fiercely loyal, as we saw in this one. She would not leave Wrecker's side. And that it is a nice relationship there between Omega and Uncle Wrecker, but also the rest of the team. Like that's at least something that's very consistent, and something that they progressively get stronger and stronger, is this bond between the Bad Batch and Omega.
I was afraid at some point that Wrecker would have his inhibitor chip turn him to the other side, and then he would join up with Crosshair again. And I'm glad that he sticks with the group.
Yeah, he's better in that role. Like even though he definitely can be menacing, as we saw in this episode, I think it serves the story better that he's still on the good side, and he's still Uncle Wrecker. But I am afraid for him and all of them. We don't see them later on. Like they're not in Rebels, they're not in any of the movies, so it's like, well, what happens to these guys? Are they going to die at some point, most likely, or are they just
live happily ever after at a hidden planet somewhere?
Gonna go
that's what I'm going with
right the Serta route, as we saw with the family in the second episode in this season. So,
at some point we'll see Crosser coming in again, and well, maybe he takes out some of them. I don't know. So, it's all open, I think.
We haven't seen him in a little while and haven't really checked in with the Empire. But those Scrapper Guild dudes at the end, they did call in the Empire. They're going to contact the Empire. So that's probably what's going to happen in the next episode. The Empire is going to maybe find the Bad Batch, and maybe Crosshair is going to be the one to go out and try to take them out again, and we're going to have some altercations there.
And again, we're guessing, and we are very pathetic about it.
Yeah, we're probably wrong. So, anyway.
But yeah, could go that way. There's a lot of things that I could see happening, and again, I enjoy the graphics, I enjoy the whole setup, the whole short episodes. It's good for my little head to just get a little bit and then go think about it for a while, talk with Sonny about it, and after a week I get another little snippet, and that's good. That's a way for me to get it, the Star Wars stuff. Perfect.
And the music, I just want to highlight as well. I think the music is really, really amazing, and it's something that I don't think always gets the credit that it deserves. The music in these animated series, and I know it's the composer's name is Kevin Kiner, and he does the music, I'm sure, still for the Bad Batch, and then he did it for Clone Wars and Rebels. He's doing such a good job with kind of marrying some Star Wars scores that we already know, but
adding some new stuff in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But he stays in the same realm of tunes, I think. So it sits well in my mind. It works very well with the pictures and so on. So
it fits.
Yeah, and the whole that you don't really notice it, but you would surely notice it if it weren't there. So it's spot on.
Exactly. The music is very much a part of Star Wars in general, and it can be very typical Star Wars, John Williams, with some new elements like we see here, or it can be more unique, like the music we get in The Mandalorian from Ludwig Göransson. I also love that very much, and that fits that show extremely well.
And he still picks some of the notes from the right feel of Star Wars.
Yeah,
and that's brilliant when they can do that.
It really is. It really is.
I'm about as musical as a brick, so I can't do anything like that.
We can just listen to it, and
I can enjoy it, and that's good. I have two types of music: good music, bad music, and apart from that, I don't divide it into groups.
Fair enough. But do you have anything else you want to add to this one?
No, I'm good. Right, I'm ready for the next one next week.
Me too. That's going to do it then for this reaction and review of Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 7, Battle Scars. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you very soon. May the Force be with you always.